Hi guys, my name is Anna and today we're going to do a Budokon Yoga flow. This is a very good practice to help bring together or introduce to you a new style of moving and a new way of doing your practice. We're going to be introducing some signature Budokon Yoga moves that will help refresh your practice and give you a different perspective on the way you flow. Let's get moving. Hi guys, welcome to your Budokon Yoga flow. We shall begin in standing at the top of our mat. So please bring your big toes together to touch, hands out by the sides of your hips, and bring your chin parallel to the floor. Drawing your tailbone down to help activate your thighs, your lower abdomen, and to lengthen your lower back. Take a few moments to breathe as we bring ourselves here and now in this present moment, connecting with our body, connecting with our ground, connecting with our energy. If it is in your practice to set an intention for today, you can do so right now. Taking a long and deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling, palms together. As you exhale, grab onto your right wrist, draw your hips out to the right, bring your torso out to the left, creating a side bend, a side stretch. Ground both feet down the floor, squeezing the inner thighs together. We'll take another breath in and a slow breath out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we switch hands, bending over to the right as you draw your hips out to the left. Keeping the core active, squeezing the inner thighs together and rooting both feet down to the floor. Take a long breath in, arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, let's dive down, fold over the legs. You might like to slightly bend your knees for now, that's completely fine. Feeling a stretch along the back of your thighs. Take a long breath in, look forward, lengthen your spine into a flat back. Exhale, release the hands down the floor and we'll step back into your plank. Lowering your knees down for now, lean your weight forward, bend the elbows back. Try to hover halfway. Point your toes, inhale, lift your chest, activate your legs, knees away from the ground as you look up, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up towards the ceiling. So for now, if you need to, you can pedal your feet, shake out any kinks left over in your body, really opening up different joints in your body. Take a long breath in. Exhale, 2. Let's breathe in once more. And breathe out. As you inhale, bring your shoulders over your wrists, coming into your plank position, activating your core. Exhale, lift your hips up, heels down onto the mat, chest towards your legs. Breathing in back into your plank position, really pressing your palms down, lifting the chest from the earth. And exhale, downward facing dog. Heels to the earth, stretching out the ankles. Breathing in back into your plank pose. And on an exhale, knees down onto the floor. Breathing in, arch your back, shoulders away from the ears, gazing up, cow stretch. Exhale, round your spine in, draw the tailbone down in cat stretch. Breathing in, arch your back, but this time reach your chest past the arms, straightening out the arms. Exhale, round your spine in, hips towards your heels. Breathing in, rolling forward in rolling cat-cow, arching your back, feeling every vertebra move. Exhale, rounding your spine in, hips to your heels, pressing the mat away. Breathing in once more, rolling forward, arching your back, shoulders pull away from the ears. And then exhale, round your spine in, hips to your heels, and downward facing dog, hips up to the sky. We're gonna do the same movement into our rolling wave. Lift your heels up, draw the tailbone down as if you're doing cat stretch. Round your spine and keep rolling forward. Good. Lowering your hips down, rolling your head up, straighten out the arms. Floating up dog. Draw the chin in, lift the upper back, middle back, hips up, heels down to the earth. 2 more, lift your heels, draw the tailbone down, keep looking to your navel, rolling forward. Then we'll lower the hips, keeping the arms straight. Lift your gaze up. Exhale, draw the chin in, lifting from the upper back, middle back, hips up. 1 more rolling wave. Lift your heels, draw the tailbone down, look to your navel, shifting your weight forward, and then start to lower your hips. Only when they're low do you start to lift your head. Exhale, draw the chin in, hit chest up, hips up, heels down to the earth. This time, take a deep breath in, lift the heels, draw the tailbone down. We're just gonna roll forward into plank with your cobra hood, which means your upper back is really rounded. As you exhale, look forward. Bend the elbows back through Chaturanga Dandasana, so the belly comes down to the earth. Keep your hands by your lower rib cage and the elbows pointing up. Shoulders are pulled back away from the ears. Keep your toes tucked. We're going to come into what's called your cobra roll. Take a deep breath in, draw your knees forward, point your toes, draw your tailbone down to round your spine, look to the navel, lower your hips, and roll up. And then draw the chin in, downward facing dog. So that is a fancy way of doing your vinyasa. It's a very Budokon movement practice. So if you wish to do that, continue doing that for every vinyasa, you can do so. If you find that maybe for today, you'd rather do the poses rather than the Budokon transitions, then you can skip and do your regular vinyasa with every pose. It's up to you. It's your choice. So from here, take a deep breath in, step or jump the feet in between the palms, looking forward halfway. Exhale, dive down, fold over the legs. Breathing in, arms up towards the ceiling, palms together, looking up. And exhale, hands out to the sides, Samastitihi. Breathing in, arms up towards the ceiling, lifting your gaze. Exhale, diving down, fold over your legs. Inhale, looking forward halfway. Exhale, you can step or jump back, Chaturanga. You can even bring the belly down if you want to come into your cobra roll. Transitioning into upward dog as an option. Lift your hips up, draw the knees forward, draw the tailbone down, engaging the core, looking to the navel as you lower your hips and the head comes up last. Now we're all in up dog. Downward facing dog, draw your chin in, hips up, heels down to the floor. Bring the feet together. Take a deep breath in, lift your right leg up towards the sky. And exhale, draw the right knee into your forehead, round your spine in, stacking the shoulders over your wrists. Then step the right foot in between the hands. Keep your right knee on top of the ankle and bring your hands into fists. I'm going to introduce to you what is called our revolved archer. You can slightly bend the left knee if you wish. Take a deep breath in, right elbow up to the ceiling. Lift your chest and bring your left fist forward. Present your bow and arrow. Pull your right elbow back, reach your left fist forward. Keep the right knee bent and engage the core. Take a long breath in, transitioning into warrior two. So as you exhale, extend your right fingers, sweep it forward, left hand rounds back or circles back into warrior two. Keep the right knee bent, left heel is on the floor, shoulders away from the ears. Now keeping the right knee bent, lift both heels up. Tippy toes. Slightly bend the left knee, which is your back leg. Turn your left knee out. Right hand up, left hand down into your center. This is called your horse riding stance. In yoga, we call this our goddess pose. Can you squat down lower? Can you lift your heels higher? Take a long breath in, and then the right heel will start to turn to the front, down to the mat. Left heel lands on the ground. Right hand presses down. Left palm faces up. Look over your right shoulder to the front. Bend the left knee. This is called your double block. Imagine as if your hands are literally shields, taking away any negative energy in your space. From here, you're going to sweep your right hand through the left side and then turn back to the front. And exhale, bend the right knee, turn to the front, straighten out the left leg, right hand forward. Left hand extends back. This is called your deep reaching warrior. Sweep your right hand down, left arm up, over the head, hand down to the floor. Three-legged down dog. Inhale, right leg up. And on an exhale, bring your shoulders forward. Three-legged chaturanga, bend the elbows back. You can come into your cobra roll into upward facing dog. Lifting your hips, draw the tailbone down, look to the navel, hips down, chest up. Reverse, hips up, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together, and we're going to do our second side. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, draw the left knee into your forehead, shifting your weight forward till the shoulders go over the wrists. Step the left foot in between the hands. Revolved archer. Hands in fists, shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, left elbow up, lift the torso, right fist forward. Present your bow and arrow. Left knee is bent the whole time, shoulders away from the ears. Take a long breath in, into warrior two. Reach your left hand forward, right hand circles back, right heel spins down to the floor. Lift your heels up, goddess pose or horse riding stance. Bend the right knee, turn your right knee out, left hand up, right hand down, gathering into the center. Squat down low, heels up, chest up. Take a long breath in and exhale, turn the left heel forward, right foot lands on the mat, right hand up, left hand down. Fingers together, wrists are flexed, palms facing out, double block. Sweep your left hand to the right side and we turn forward and reach forward, deep reaching warrior. Extend the left hand forward, right hand back. Left hand onto the floor, circling your right hand onto the mat, three-legged down dog. Left leg up. Exhale, shift your weight forward, three-legged chaturanga, bend the elbows back. Belly on the floor for those of you transitioning through cobra roll. Draw your knees forward, hips up, tailbone points down, looking to the navel, lowering your hips, lifting your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a long breath in and exhale. Because we're going to do that, one breath, one motion. Slowly, okay? Bring the feet together. We're doing our poses with precision. Even though you're shaking, it's completely fine. Take a deep breath in, right heel lifts up. Exhale, draw the right knee into your forehead, round your spine, feel every muscle engaging. Step the right foot down. Revolved archer. Inhale, right elbow up, left fist forward. Warrior 2, reach your right hand forward, left hand spins back. Lift your heels up, coming into your horse riding stance. Into your double block, turn the right heel back or forward, left foot lands on the floor. Deep reaching warrior, right hand to the left, sweeping it forward. And exhale, right hand down, circling your left hand on the floor. Three-legged down dog, right leg up. Exhale, three-legged chaturanga, belly down if you like. Transitioning through your cobra roll as an option. Lowering your hips, lifting your gaze. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feet together. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, draw the left knee into your forehead, round your spine, and then step the left foot in between the hands. Hands in fists. Breathing in revolved archer, left elbow up, right fist forward. Exhale, warrior 2. Shoot your left hand forward, right hand reaches back. Coming into your horse riding stance, lift the heels, open the knees out, gather your arms to the center, and then move out into your double block. Bend the right knee, straighten out the left leg. Inhale, sweep your left hand to the right, and then transition to the front. Deep reaching warrior. Exhale, release the left hand down, right hand onto the floor. Three-legged down dog, left heel up. And exhale, three-legged chaturanga, bend the elbows back. Lift your hips up, those transitioning into cobra roll. Draw the tailbone down, lower your hips. Gaze up. Exhale, reverse. Tuck your chin, hips up, heels down onto the floor. Take a deep breath in. Step or jump the feet in between the palms. Looking forward halfway, and exhale, dive down. Breathing in, arms up towards the ceiling. Lifting your gaze. Exhale, hands out to the side. Breathing in, arms up again. Exhale, folding down, stretching out the back of the legs. Breathe in, look forward, prepare. Exhale, step or float back with controlled chaturanga. Inhale, either upward dog or cobra roll. Into up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together. Take a deep breath in. Right heel lifts up. Exhale, draw the right knee into your forehead. Keep lifting that back heel up because it's going to help you have more height. Then step the right foot in between the hands. Hands in fists. Right elbow up. Left fist forward. Revolved archer. Warrior 2, shoot your right hand forward, left hand spins back. Lift your heels, goddess pose or horse riding stance into your double block, straighten out the right leg, bend the left knee. Stay here. Hands to the heart, as if you're guarding your face, because if you're a warrior, you always want to be protected. Start to lower your hips down, turn your right toes up. This is called your Skandasana or War God pose. And then from here, push as you lower the hips. Keeping your hips there, bring your right hand down. It's diagonal from your right hip and the left heel. So it's creating a diagonal line. Flex the right foot. Take a deep breath in, lift your hips, sweep your left arm up over your head. This is called your warrior's bridge. As you exhale, lower your hips down. Guard your face. From here, bring your right foot back, bend the right knee, turn over to the right side. Remember deep reaching warrior. Reach the right hand forward and then shoot even further. Left heel lifts. Point your left foot. Left hand reaches back, right hand forward, flying warrior for 3, 2, and 1. Now bend the right knee back into your deep reaching warrior. Lift your chest up into your horse riding stance. Into your double block. Bend the left knee, right leg straightens, flex your wrists. Deep reaching warrior, right hand to the left and back to the front. Exhale, hands down. 3-legged down dog, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, 3-legged chaturanga, bend. You can come into your cobra roll, lift your hips, draw the tailbone down, looking to the navel as you lower your hips and lift your gaze. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Bring the feet together. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, draw the left knee into your forehead, shifting your shoulders over the wrists, and step the left foot in between the hands. Hands in fists. Inhale, left elbow up, right fist forward. Exhale, warrior 2, left hand reaches forward, right hand back. Coming into your horse riding stance, bend those knees outward into your double block. Right hand up, left hand down. Bend the right knee. Stay here. Hands guard your face. Lower your hips. Skandasana. Then push with your hands as you lower your hips down. Left hand releases on the floor, diagonal from your left hip and the right heel. Warrior's bridge. Lift your hips. Sweep your right arm up over your head. And exhale, sweeping it down. From here, transition your weight to the right leg so your left leg has space to bend. And then you're gonna lean towards the left, reach your left arm forward, coming into your deep reaching warrior. Taking it further, right heel lifts up. 3, flying warrior. 2, good for your obliques. And 1. Bend the left knee, release the right foot back, coming into your horse riding stance. Lift your heels up, bend your knees, coming into your double block, right hand up, left hand down. Deep reaching warrior, left hand circles to the right, and then to the front. Exhale, hands down. Downward, 3-legged downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, shift your weight forward. Exhale, bend the elbows back. You can lower your chest. Draw your knees forward, hips up. Draw the tailbone down. Look to the navel. Rolling up, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in, stay here first. And exhale. Let's do it again. 1 breath, 1 motion. Feet together. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, draw the knee to your forehead, shift your shoulders over the wrists, step the foot in between the hands. Hands in fists. Inhale, right elbow up, left fist forward. Warrior 2, exhale here. Goddess pose, lifting. Exhale, double block, left hand up, right hand down. Skandasana, hands to your heart, squat down low. Lower your hips, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up over, warrior's bridge. Exhale, lower your hips. Remember, deep reaching warrior. Transition more weight to the left leg, then bend the right knee. Deep reaching warrior into flying warrior. Bend the right knee, deep reaching warrior. Horse riding stance, heels up, gathering your arms to the center, and then double block. Left hand up, right hand down. Right hand to the left side and sweep forward. Deep reaching warrior. Right hand down, followed by the left hand. 3-legged down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Exhale, 3-legged chaturanga. Belly down the floor. Hips up. Draw the tailbone down. Look to the navel. Lower your hips and lift your gaze. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up to the ceiling. Feet together. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, bring the left knee to your forehead. Step the foot in between the hands. Hands and fists, revolved archer, left elbow up, right fist forward. Warrior two, shooting your left hand to the front. Lifting the heels up, coming into your horse riding stance and into your double block. Right hand up, left hand down. Skandasana, lower your hips, turn your left toes up. Hips down to the floor, left hand down. Warrior's bridge, sweep your right arm up over the head and exhale, sweeping down. Transitioning more weight to the right leg so there's space for the left knee to bend, reaching forward, deep reaching warrior into flying warrior. Bend the left knee, release deep reaching warrior, lift the heels, coming into your horse riding stance, into your double block. Left hand sweeps to the right and then to the front. Exhale, left hand down, right hand follows. Inhale, left heel up. Exhale, shift forward, three-legged chaturanga. Maybe you want to bring the belly down the floor, transitioning into your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up to the sky. Catch your breath. Hope you guys are enjoying the practice, getting a really good sweat over here. There's so much of Budokon's signature poses that are actually sprinkled in this flow, and yet they're still doable and still actually quite accessible for a lot of yogis. So it's just really a different way of doing your yoga, maybe helping to refresh your practice. Take a deep breath in, step or jump the feet in between the palms, looking forward. And exhale, dive down. Inhale, arms up towards the sky, palms together. And exhale, hands out to the sides. Let's do one last set. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, diving down, folding over your legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. You can lower your chest down, lift your hips, draw the tailbone to the earth, looking to the navel as you push the floor away and lift your chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog, hips up to the sky. Bringing your feet together. Take a deep breath in, right heel lifts up. Exhale, draw the knee to your forehead, shift forward, and step the foot in between the hands. Revolved archer, right elbow up, left fist forward. Warrior two, shoot your right hand forward, left hand spins back. Lift your heels into your horse riding stance and then into your double block. Bend the left knee, right leg straightens. Lower your hips down, Skandasana. Bring your right hand to the floor, sweep your left arm up and over, warrior's bridge. Exhale, hips down. This time, sweep your weight to the left and then bend the right knee and reach your left hand through the floor and to the front. Left heel up. This is called your revolved flying warrior. Now listen carefully. Do you see where your hand is? You're going to use that as a point of focus because you're going to be sweeping your left foot forward to that point and turning 180 degrees to the right side, still facing now the back, but keeping the shape. So it looks like this. Sweep, and you catch your balance. It's not going to be perfect all the time, but it's okay. Left heel up, strong on the right leg. Now you're going to sweep your hands down through the floor, lean forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift your hips up, point your toes, draw the tailbone to the earth, looking to the navel, and lifting your chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, Let's give ourselves about 2 breaths here to kind of absorb what just happened, because now you're facing a different direction. You had to turn. You probably didn't know what was happening. So let's absorb that. So we're going to do that on the other side, and then we'll all do it together. 1 breath, 1 motion. Bring the feet together. Take a deep breath in, left heel up. Exhale, draw the left knee to your forehead, and then step the foot in between the hands in fists. Left elbow up, right fist forward, revolved archer. Warrior 2. Goddess pose or horse riding stance. Bend the right knee, gather your energy to the center into your double block. Right hand up, left hand down. Gonna squat down low. Skandasana. Lower your hips, left hand guards you on the floor. Sweep your right arm up over the head. Warrior's bridge. Exhale, lower your hips down. Transition your weight to the right leg. Bend the left knee, and the right hand sweeps through the floor, reaching forward. Remember, revolved flying warrior. Look forward. You're going to kick your right heel to the front and turn 180 degrees to the left, okay? To the hand that's pointing back. So sweep, turn to the left, catch your shape, and then hands down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Hips up, draw the tailbone down, look to the navel, lower your hips, and straighten the arms. Exhale, downward dog. Hey guys, still okay? All right, we're gonna have to do that again. All right, 1 breath, 1 motion. So if you need to take a minute to kind of catch your breath, maybe wipe your sweat, you can do so right now. Otherwise, if you don't really need to take a breath, stay in down dog. We'll wait for everyone else, okay? It's okay if you feel like you're shaking, but I do hope that you're enjoying this new positions, these new ways of coming into your yoga practice, because really, it probably doesn't necessarily feel like yoga poses, and yet it still makes sense to string it in a yoga vinyasa. And that's how amazing and versatile our practice could be as long as we open our minds up. Are you guys ready? Because we're going to do it together. Please come into downward dog if you took a rest. Feet together. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Lift your right heel up. Exhale, draw the knee to your forehead, round your spine coming forward, and step the foot in between the hands. Hands and fists, right elbow up, left fist forward. Revolved archer. Warrior 2. Horse riding stance. Double block. Skandasana, lower the hips. Warrior's bridge, left arm over the head. Exhale, hips down. Revolved flying warrior. Bend the right knee. Left hand reaches forward. This is called your falling warrior. You kick the left foot forward, turn to the right, catch your balance, and sweep the hands forward. Chaturanga. Belly down. You can come into your cobra roll variation, drawing your tailbone to the earth, looking to the navel, lifting your gaze. Exhale, draw the chin in, hips up, downward facing dog. Left heel reaches up. Exhale, draw the knee to your forehead. Step the left foot in between the hands and fists. Revolved archer. Warrior 2. Horse riding stance, heels up, bend the right knee. Double block, right hand up, left hand down. Skandasana, lower your hips. Left hand on the floor, sweep your right arm up over the head, warrior's bridge. Exhale, lower down. Right hand sweeps through the floor, coming into your revolved flying warrior. Kicking warrior, kick forward, turn to the left, catch your weight, sweep your hands down the floor, Chaturanga Dandasana. Belly down the floor, hips up. Draw the tailbone down, looking to the navel. Lower your hips. Lift your gaze. Upward dog. And exhale. Downward dog. Take a deep breath in. Bring your knees down the floor. Exhale, hips over the knees. Extend the arms straight. Melt your belly down. Let the body relax. Let the upper body particularly sink low and surrender for a while. For another 3 and 2 and 1. Take a deep breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, hands back. Sit down on your heels. How are you guys? Are you as sweaty as I am? Okay. We're going to do one last, okay? Just a few more to cool ourselves down. We've done a lot of rolling. We've done a lot of strengthening. We've done a lot of rotation for our joints. Now we're just gonna stretch, okay? So lift your hips up. Separate your feet or your knees hip width apart. Hands by your sacrum. So what is the sacrum? It's not the arch of your back. It's a little lower than the arch of your back. It's a little bit of a flat bone. So it's gonna feel a little stable and a little hard. That's completely fine. It's also not your booty, okay? So rest your palms onto your sacrum. Draw the tailbone down. And you can bring your hips forward as you reach back. Lifting your gaze, if it's possible for you, hands to your heels. Keep drawing your hips forward. 5. Open the heart. 3. 2. And 1. Hands back to your hips. Lift your chest. Sit down low to your heels. Hands on top of your thighs. Close the eyes. Take a few moments to rest. Our Budokon Yoga flow is really, hopefully, an interesting experience for those of you who are doing it for the first time. A beautiful experience to awaken yourself to the possibilities of your body's movement, the possibilities of your curiosity, and the possibilities of connecting your mind, body, and energy together, opening up the doors to what you probably didn't realize you can do. So much of your potential is still within. Take a long breath in. Exhale. Now let's open our eyes and rest in Shavasana for a few minutes because we need it and we deserve it. Extend your legs straight. Lie down on the floor. Let your palms face up to the ceiling and surrender. A lot of our practice in Budokon requires an attitude of a warrior. If you haven't noticed, a lot of our poses today were different kinds of warrior. An archer, a flying warrior, a warrior that is fallen, a warrior that is gumming up from the floor, reminding us that we are all warriors because we all are really working and fighting for something that we believe in. It's good to be reconnected to that once in a while, to remind ourselves of what is truly important to us so we can live with it and move with it and maybe inspire with it. Let the breath be soft. Let the booty surrender. Let your skin melt. It's time to recover. It's time to heal. And it's time for you to accept whatever your practice has given you and whatever this moment is offering you. Take a long breath in and a slow breath out. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Arms up over the head, feet together, we stretch. Bring the knees into your heart. Wrap the arms around the shins. Rock yourself forward and back. Forward and back a few more times till you can come sit up. Cross your shins in front of you. Hands in prayer to your heart, bowing your head down. Grateful for your practice. Grateful for the opportunity to take care of yourself from the inside as well as the outside. Namaste, warriors.